one of the most frustrating things in media is seeing a politician doing a 180 rebranding in order to save their place in elected office, and seeing it mostly go unchallenged by the media. I have seen both legacy media and independent media barely raise a skeptical eyebrow at Calgary Nose Hill MP Michelle Rempel Garner pretending as if she is now against wokeism after a singular staged rant in Parliament. People should really know better, especially when it comes to Rempel, who went off the rails the past few years chasing the approval of the woke crowd. Rempel said, in the House of Commons, in response to Liberal policies raising the costs of living for Canadians, that they are making it hard for women in my community to put loaves of bread in their grocery carts. And I've had enough, and people in this place have had enough. I challenge every Liberal backbencher tomorrow morning at their caucus meeting to stand up and say, enough with the wokeness. At least many conservative Canadians on social media, including myself, pointed out that Rempel's stand against the woke is likely purely hollow, seeing how rapidly she has pushed her radially progressive values up to the present day. People may have already forgotten, but in 2020, Michelle Rempel was the same person who supported the movement to not celebrate Canada Day in a patriotic manner, and while doing it was sanctimonious to state the following in a tweet: "I am not here to make you comfortable. I am not comfortable. It is past time we confront this as a nation. Political cost be damned." Rempel also in 2020 called it racist, and compared it to anti-Semitism. To question the competence and political motivations of Dr. Theresa Tam. After then CPC leadership candidate Derek Sloan asked if Dr. Tam works for Canada or for China, after she flip-flopped multiple times in line with China and the WHO's medical messaging. Then in 2021, after the horrible truck attack against a Muslim family in London, Ontario, Rempel, instead of doing what every other politician did, helping to support the victims' families, decided to take to Twitter to apologize for being a straight white woman, even before her most recent explosion of woke nonsense in the 2020s. Michelle Rempel was already diving into the deep end of woke internationalism. In 2016 she was selected as one of the World Economic Forum (WEF's) Young Global Leaders (YGL), and subsequently attended WEF events in 2017 based on their YGL initiative. She then also went to the WEF's main conference in Davos in 2018, as well as went to more WEF events that were being hosted in New York City later that same year. In a Substack post, Michelle Rempel pretends as if she had no clue the WEF was a nutty leftist organization, and even said in regards to the 2017 YGL events, that the meeting was no different in feel from an academic conference, if a bit more global in nature, and with more high-profile politicians and CEOs in attendance. I think it is pretty rich for Rempel to pretend she only realized the WEF may be a negative force in the world in February of 2022. After over a year of people calling her own for being so closely associated with them for years,